Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Lo, and I'm so pumped for today's video because we're diving deep into something that I'm super passionate about, running. Now, if you've been hitting the pavement for a while but feel like you're stuck in a rut, trust me, I've been there. You're putting in the work, but that PR just seems out of reach. It's frustrating, right? Well, today we're going to break down the top 4 reasons why you might not be getting faster and what you can do to actually see those improvements you've been working so hard for. So lace up those running shoes and let's do this. Alright, let's kick things off with reason number 1 why you might not be getting faster. You're not running enough. Now you might be thinking, hold up, Lo, I'm out here every other day, putting in the miles. But here's the thing. Consistency is key, my friend. Think of it like this, if you're running the same distance at the same pace week after week, your body gets comfortable. It's like your muscles are saying, yeah, we got this, same old, same old. But to really see those gains, you gotta shock the system, push those boundaries. Gradually increasing your mileage is where it's at. I'm not saying you need to go from 5K to a marathon overnight. Start slow, maybe add an extra kilometer or 2 to your weekly runs. Listen to your body though, don't push it too hard, too fast. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day and neither is a PR. And speaking of pushing it, intensity is another factor. It's not just about how far you're running, but how hard you're pushing yourself. Incorporating some higher intensity runs like intervals or tempo runs can really make a difference. Think of it like this. Imagine you're driving a car. You're cruising along at the same speed, no problem, but then you hit the gas pedal, feel that surge of power. That's what interval training does for your running. It's those bursts of speed that challenge your body, build those fast twitch muscle fibers, and ultimately make you a faster, more efficient runner. Remember, this isn't about going all out every single run, but strategically pushing yourself to break through those plateaus. And listen, I get it. Increasing mileage and intensity can be daunting. You might be thinking, Lo, I'm already struggling to fit in my current runs. How am I going to add more? Well, that's where a good training plan comes in. Find a plan that fits your schedule and goals, and stick to it. Consistency is key, remember? But hey, maybe you're already running a good amount, and you're still not seeing the results you want. Well, in that case, the problem might not be that you're not running enough, but that you're running too much. And that brings us to reason number 2. Alright, so we've talked about not running enough, but here's the flip side. You might actually be running too much. Now, I know, it sounds counterintuitive. You're thinking, Lo, how can running more be a bad thing? Here's the deal. Overtraining is a real thing, and it can seriously sabotage your running progress. When you push your body too hard without enough rest and recovery, it can lead to fatigue, burnout, and even injury. And trust me, nothing will derail your running goals faster than getting sidelined with an injury. Think about it like this. Imagine your body is a car, and running is like driving. Now, you can't just keep driving without ever stopping for gas or a tune-up, right? Eventually, that car is going to break down. The same goes for your body. Rest and recovery are like that essential pit stop for your muscles to repair, rebuild, and come back even stronger. Ignoring those signs of fatigue, like persistent muscle soreness, decreased performance, or even just feeling constantly drained, is like ignoring that check engine light in your car. It's only a matter of time before things go south. So, how do you know if you're running too much? Well, it's different for everyone, but some telltale signs include feeling constantly exhausted, experiencing persistent muscle soreness, getting sick more often, losing motivation to run, or seeing a decline in your performance. If any of those sound familiar, it might be time to take a step back and reevaluate your training. Remember, rest days are not the enemy. In fact, they're crucial for allowing your body to recover and rebuild those muscles you've worked so hard to break down during your runs. Think of rest days as an investment in your running future. Now you might be thinking, Lo, I can't just sit around on my rest days. I gotta stay active. And you know what? I hear you. You can still engage in active recovery, like going for a light walk, doing some gentle yoga, or even just foam rolling. The key is to choose activities that promote blood flow and recovery without putting too much stress on your body. Remember, rest doesn't have to mean complete inactivity. It's about giving your body the time and space it needs to bounce back stronger. So you're running consistently, you're listening to your body, you're taking rest days, but something's still missing. You're not seeing that speed you're after. Well, this brings us to reason number 3. You're not incorporating enough speed work into your training. Alright, let's talk speed, baby. Now, if you're consistently running but not seeing improvements in your pace, chances are you're missing out on a crucial element: speed work. I know, the word speed work can sound intimidating, especially if you're more of an easy-paced, long-distance runner. But trust me, incorporating speed work into your training can be a game changer. It's like taking your running to the next level, like adding that extra spice to your favorite dish. So, what exactly is speed work? Well, it's basically any type of running workout that's done at a faster pace than your usual easy run. This could include intervals, tempo runs, hill sprints, you name it. The key is to challenge yourself and push your body outside of its comfort zone. Think of it like this: if you're always running at the same pace, your body gets used to it, and it becomes your new normal. But by incorporating speed work, you're forcing your body to adapt to a higher level of intensity, which ultimately makes you a faster, more efficient runner. Now, I get it. Adding speed work to your routine can seem daunting, especially if you're already juggling work, family, and life in general. But the good news is, even short bursts of speed work can make a big difference. You don't need to be doing hour-long track sessions to reap the benefits. Even just a few 20-second sprints a couple of times a week can have a significant impact on your speed and overall fitness. And the best part? Speed work doesn't have to be boring. In fact, it can be a fun way to mix up your routine and challenge yourself in new ways. Instead of just running the same old route at the same old pace, try incorporating some fartleks, where you alternate between bursts of speed and recovery periods. Or find a local track and challenge yourself to some 400-meter repeats. The possibilities are endless, and the key is to find what works best for you and your fitness goals. Remember, speed work is not about going all out, all the time. It's about strategically pushing yourself to improve your aerobic capacity, build those fast twitch muscle fibers, and ultimately become a faster, more confident runner. So, embrace the challenge, have fun with it, and watch those PRs tumble down. But hold on, there's one more crucial piece to the puzzle that often gets overlooked: recovery. You could be doing everything else right, but if you're not prioritizing recovery, you're still not setting yourself up for success. And that brings us to reason number 4. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground today, from not running enough to running too much and the importance of incorporating speed work. But none of that matters if you're not prioritizing recovery. Think of it like this: you're putting in all this hard work, pushing your body to its limits. But if you're not giving it the time and resources it needs to repair and rebuild, you're essentially driving with the parking brake on. Recovery is not just about lounging around on the couch all day, although, let's be real, a little Netflix never hurt anyone. It's about actively supporting your body's natural healing process through proper nutrition, hydration, sleep, and active recovery techniques. Let's start with nutrition. You can't expect your body to perform at its best if you're fueling it with junk. Imagine trying to run a marathon on a diet of potato chips and soda. Not gonna happen, right? The same principle applies to your everyday training. You need to provide your body with the nutrients it needs to repair muscle tissue, replenish energy stores, and reduce inflammation. That means prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fats. And don't underestimate the power of hydration. Water is essential for pretty much every bodily function, including muscle recovery, nutrient transport, and temperature regulation. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, muscle cramps, and decreased performance, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day, especially before, during, and after your runs. Now let's talk about sleep. Sleep is when the real magic happens, my friends. While you're catching those Z's, your body is hard at work repairing muscle tissue, releasing growth hormone, and restoring energy levels. Skimping on sleep is like robbing your body of its chance to recover and rebuild. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to optimize your recovery and set yourself up for success on your next run. And finally, let's not forget about active recovery. Active recovery is all about engaging in low-impact activities that promote blood flow and reduce muscle soreness without putting too much stress on your body. This could include things like gentle yoga, foam rolling, walking, or even just stretching. Incorporating active recovery into your routine can help flush out metabolic waste products, reduce inflammation, and improve flexibility, all of which contribute to faster recovery and reduced risk of injury. Remember, recovery is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's just as important as your training runs, if not more so. So, make it a priority to fuel your body with the right nutrients, stay hydrated, prioritize sleep, and incorporate active recovery techniques into your routine. Your body will thank you for it in the long run. So there you have it, folks. The top 4 reasons why you might not be getting faster in your running journey. Remember, consistency is key, but it's not just about running more. It's about working smarter, listening to your body, and giving it the fuel and rest it needs to recover and come back stronger. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your running buddies. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more running tips, advice, and motivation. Now get out there, crush those goals, and I'll catch you in the next one.